it's trying to tell us something?
I hope you like chicken and saffron rice served with chocolate sauce. It's an East Indian classic, my dear. 3 months ago, I couldn't scramble eggs.
Let's try it! Hello everyone, I'm Steve, Mark's around. Say hi, Mark! And this is Smokeysteveandmarc, either welcome or welcome back. Oh, happy day indeed. Any day is a good day when Steve gets to try something. So, I hope everyone's well, everyone's safe, look after yourselves, look after each other. Tonight we are going to be trying something. So, two things in fact. One of these things was a wedding gift that we got from a viewer, and it's the Big Book of Instant Pots. The Big Instant Pot Cookbook. It's very long, and it's very, very full of recipes. It's almost 200 pages. So, I've tried different Instant Pot recipes. We've had one for years, and I've done pasta in it, which does actually come out good, but it was tedious as F to try to go in there and make it. Stews, of course, chickens. I think one time I did get the burn notice, so I'm no stranger to that. Rice pudding, I think I did. We'll see. I never made like a proper baked good in the Instant Pot. I've done it in the turbo cooker, and they came out okay. They're kind of steamed, and they took about 15-20 minutes or so. The recipe I'm going to do tonight is for brownies, and from a quick look at the recipe, it looks like they're supposed to be for people who care about carbs. So if that's you, you're welcome. I'll give you the nutritional info at the end, but it looks like they're about 6 carbs, maybe 3 net carbs, something like that. So, we'll give that recipe a whirl, and then we're going to go to the Instant Pot to cook it, and then we'll try out the technique of baking in the Instant Pot. Funny thing, you know I love infomercials. It's a little thing I do. It's quirky, I know. Does anyone else remember their first infomercial or commercial for the Instant Pot? No? It's because they didn't have any. For how huge Instant Pot is, it started out, it was released in 2010, and the strategy that they had for marketing was word of mouth. Word of mouth, word of mouth. That's what they went by. Well, towards the end of like 2016, it really blew up. And then no one's kitchen was complete without one. And again, it was the same. This person tells this person, tells this person. It's water cooler talk. You know, what did you put in your Instant Pot? What did you do? What did this? So it's a appliance I think a lot of people have. Not everybody. It's not a microwave, but many people have. So the experiment with that is that I'm going to give it a whirl, trying to cook something sweet and not savory in it. So that will be part of the process. And we'll just see how it goes from there. So if we end up back here with brownies, then we did something right. So let's find out. Let's go to the kitchen and make them up together. And hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our kitchen. So we are going to make brownies in the Instant Pot. So, like I said, we had our Instant Pot for years now at this point, and we've done all the other stuff in it, pasta, meats, stews, whatever. I've never baked in it before. Instant Pots on their own have a ton of features, and they come with a ton of accessories also. So you can use those accessories to make some changes in the dishes, little bits. We're going to use one of those actually today. We are going to be making brownies. And a cursory look at our ingredients pretty much says to me that these were meant to be keto, low-carb, something or other. But we actually had all those ingredients in the house, except for one. So, take you through this while we're doing it. 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. Don't make the mistake I did twice of 2 egg whites, 1 yolk. Because you have to fix it if you do it like that. So that's that. 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup. Get whatever you can. The nicest you can afford, but don't, you know. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. And we whisk. This is going to be our wet. Alright, those are nice and combined. Now we're going to go in with 1/3 of a cup of coconut oil. Ours is a little runny. It says, you know, whatever room temperature is. And we're going to put that in. all at once. And then we're going to incorporate that. This might take a second, so do this first before we get to the dry stuff. Give the coconut oil a whisk. Alright, so that's our mixture of the maple syrup and the egg and the vanilla. Now I'm going to go in with our almond flour. This is 2/3 of a cup. Our cocoa, this is 3 tablespoons. Neat cocoa, not the kind of stuff you drink, the baking stuff. And we have 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking powder, excuse me, baking powder. And this we're going to stir in, put the whisk down, and we're just going to fold and slowly kind of work it through. You don't want to beat them to death, they'll be chewy, so take your time with this part. Alright, there's our, looks like brownie batter. Okay, so that's done its part. Now back onto the Instant Pot. So I did say we're going to use one of the accessories with it, and we are. Hello to you too. Because we're going to be baking this, we need to add liquid to the Instant Pot for it to work. But we also don't want to have the brownies boiling. So what we're going to use is the rack you put in. We've used this for chicken and stuff before, just to keep it off the bottom of it. And they recommend adding 1 cup of water. Enough for it to pressurize. They say a cup. Now, I have a 6-inch cake pan that I've put foil in and then sprayed the foil also. And we're just going to go in with our mix. Pardon my backside. It smells chocolatey. It looks chocolatey. Here's hoping. But you know what? These were so easy that even if this wasn't good, we didn't waste really that much time. Okay. We're all spread out there. We'll give it the little sign of the cross Mom always said to. And now we're going to put it into the Instant Pot. Okay? And after it's in, we're going to tent it loosely with some foil. There's some preparations I saw where this thing is wrapped up like Fort Knox. The recipe we had said to do it lightly, so we did it lightly. So there's a cup of water in the bottom, this cake pan on a trivet. We're going to lock it. Ta-da! Pressure cook on high. And then the time we want is 45 minutes. And there we go. It'll start. So 45 minutes in here. What we're going to do after that is wait another 15 once it's done. Let it do its own thing, and then go in for the manual decompress if there's anything left at 15 minutes. Then we're going to take them out and cool them, and we'll see what happens. Here's hoping. Alright, so it's been 45 minutes, and then we have it up to 23. 45 minutes in, 15 minutes of rest, and then decompress. It was already decompressed. So, let's see what we got. Okay. Alright, it looks, you know, wet. Let's see. How much of this I can do without burning myself. Let's see here. Alright. And we have brownies. These have to cool for 1 hour, and then cut them up. It allegedly serves 6. So we're gonna let these cool, and then give them a taste, and we'll let you know what's what. Alright? See you on the couch. Ta-da! So, this is what came out. This is cooled, definitely cooled. Pulled the foil off, it came out, there was no sticking, so using the foil and the nonstick spray worked. And this little 6-inch thing is supposed to serve 4 to 6, so I cut it into 6 pieces. So, first things first, food. We'll see if it's good. This is for real blind, no YouTube shit, because I just got in from work. It's good. It's good. I don't get brownie, exactly. It is chocolatey though, it is sweet. And by the way, the recipes from the book, there was no notation that this was meant to be low carb or keto, like none of that stuff. But when I did look at the recipe, it only has like 3 net carbs. I guess that's between, here it is. Calories, 371, fat, 7.9, carbs, 6 grams, fiber, 3.6. So if you want to get cute with the math, it's only like 2.5 net carbs. So feel free to give it a whirl. And again, that portion is this big. This is into 6. So the brownies wouldn't be my style, but not bad. So we're going to go with 2 thumbs up. We'll go with 2 thumbs up for the brownies. For the Instant Pot, I will give a little clap clap, except that I thought, I mean, I can cook them on the stove in the turbo cooker in about 20 minutes. And this involved pressurizing the whole thing and having it stay pressurized for 45 minutes and then released for more and then cooled. And it was a lot of motions to go through for 6 brownies. I like using the turbo cooker to do stuff on the top of the steam rack in there, and you get the steamed kind of cake. And this is similar. It's wet heat that's within it. Very interesting. I put in a cup of water, and it seems like I poured the same amount back out. It was strange. So, again, for the brownies, we'll go 2 thumbs up. They're delicious for what they're supposed to be. So, brownies good, and congrats to the Instapot for holding it up. So the Instapot also gets 2 thumbs up. The brownie recipe came from the Big Instant Pot cookbook. So what do I think of the book also? Well, these brownies weren't segregated as a health food. One could argue that there's no such thing as a health food brownie. That's fair as well. There's recipes in here across sections. If you want to make food for 20, if you want to make food for 1, you know, I guess you don't need to feed an army with it just because you can. You could just cook for yourself. Roasting times, different ideas, ways to pair up other appliances with your Instant Pot. Like if you want to have crispy chicken skin, you know, it recommends cook it in the Instant Pot, put it in the broiler like 8 inches from the flame and let it get crispy for a little while because it's wet heat. It's like steaming. It's wet heat. So for something that took an hour to make brownies, but that could do like a meatloaf in 20 minutes, I was kind of surprised. But it did well too. It didn't come out mushy. It didn't come out drenched. I followed the directions as they were in the book, and they came out as presented. So we're going to go for a trifecta here, and we're going to give 2 thumbs up to the brownies, which I will finish when Mark is editing, and 2 thumbs up to the Instant Pot. Of course, they know. They don't need my approval. And the Big Instant Pot cookbook. For the variety of recipes it has, the simple ingredients that a lot of them has, and I've already been eyeing other recipes I kind of want to try. So for me, that makes it a 2 thumbs up. So across the board, Steve tried it and Steve liked it. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, notification bell, get alerts when we have new videos and go live. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that's in the contact information below as well. Thank you again. Sophia says thank you too, okay? Anyone see Sophia over here? She's starting to bloom a little bit. And thanks for watching. Keep an eye out also in the next couple days for a Steve Will Try It short. You know, keep it brief, something different. So, all right. Thank you very much and have a good night. Bye.